Hello, this is my chord progression series, following on from my individual chord tutorial series where we looked at one chord in each video. Now we're looking at chord sequences and chord progressions and really trying to master those chords by learning how they fit into songs and how we move from one chord to the next and back again. So that's a really great skill, and it also allows you to learn songs as you go. So the best way to really master your chords is by just jumping into songs. And today we're looking at Stand By Me, and we're going to be looking at the C, A minor, F, G7 and back to the C pattern. So it's that loop of 4 chords. Let me just throw you the first couple of lines so you can see how it goes. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. So there is Stand By Me. We're going to get straight into that and have a look at those chords. If you do like the video, do please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Okay, so in this song, the C, A minor, F and G7 repeat constantly on a loop throughout the song. It's a really nice pattern to get into and get used to, and those chords are used in so many songs. It's a really great pattern to be familiar with. It's also a really nice, easy one to get to grips with because the fingers just flow really nicely from one chord to the next. Now the key with this, I've said it before and I'll say it again, is to remember first finger, first fret, second finger, second fret, third finger, third fret. So where possible, we use our first 3 fingers correctly across the first 3 frets. We don't mix them up and swap them over. Obviously sometimes, like on the G7, you're going to use your second and third finger on the second fret together. But as much as possible, we're going to use our first, second and third fingers on the first, second and third frets. And that just makes it so much easier to navigate, and you're not getting tripping over yourself and you're not having to do quick movements. So that's the most important thing to remember. So we start on the C chord on this one, which is our third finger on the third fret there on the A string. Then we switch to the A minor. Now that's on the second fret, so I'm going to use my second finger, and that's on the top G string. So I've just gone from the C to the A minor. And it's so simple, so I'm just using my third finger for the C, and my second finger is already hovering for that A minor, and then I just switch them and put the second finger down and then lift my third finger off and just let that hover for a moment. So C to A minor. And then I go to the F. And that's really nice and simple as well, because I've already, if you have a look at the chord diagrams, the A minor position is already the second finger of the F chord. And it's actually the same second finger on the G string on the second fret there. So all I need to add for the F chord is my first finger on the E string on the first fret. So I go from the A minor to the F really nice and easily. A minor, F, the second finger stays in the same place, and I just add that first finger. So far we've got C, A minor, F. A minor, F. And then we go to the G7. And the other great thing about this transition is that now our first finger can stay in the same place. So if we look carefully at the F diagram, we've got our first finger on the E string on the first fret. And if we look at the G7 diagram, we've got our first finger on the E string on the first fret. So our first finger stays in the same place. And then our second finger drops 1 string from the G to the C. And we just add our third finger onto the A string. So there's my F. To G7. I just lower my second finger, add my third finger, keep my first finger in the same place. F, G7, and then C. And for the C, I just slide my third finger. If you look at the G7 diagram, my third finger is already on the A string where it needs to be, but it's on the second fret for the G7. I'm just going to slide that up 1 fret onto the C position on the A string on the third fret there, and I'm going to take my first and second finger off. So G7 back to the C is really nice and easy. Okay, let's just do that as a bit of a loop. We'll do it slowly to begin with. So we start on the C, we'll do it twice, the pattern twice on each chord. A minor to the F, G7 and C. So wasn't quite twice on each chord. We do it twice on the C, the pattern twice on the C, twice on the A minor, then once on the F and G7, and then twice on the C again. Let's do that again. So C, C, A minor, and F, and G7, and C. Do that again. A minor, F, G7, back to the C. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid, oh, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Okay, there we go. It's a really great sequence to learn, so do spend some time practicing that one, and I'm going to follow on now with the full song video that I've done for this one. Bit of a special one I did with some extra instruments, so I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for watching the video. Do like and subscribe, and do enjoy the song. Take care.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid, oh, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble in the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand now, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, my darling, won't you stand by me? And darling, darling, stand